We're at 5:14. Do we have draft minutes from last time to approve?
I shared them, but I did not print out copies.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone had a
That's fine.
chance to look at them.
That is fine. I'm so sorry. I did not, so I'm gonna look at them really quickly, but I can do that right from Drive. Joy, did you have any questions, comments, changes that need to be made?
I did not.
Okay, then I will read them quickly. And, all right, so those are the minutes of September the 28th, 2022. Call to order. All right, everything looks good to me. A motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second.
Excellent. All in favor?
Aye.
It's unanimous. I almost said anonymous. It's not anonymous.
It's absolutely not
unanimous. It's unanimous. No public comment, obviously. So committee reorganization. As you guys know, this is my last meeting. I've resigned from the committee, and so tonight will be my last official voter information committee. So a meeting and annual report to the Board of Selectmen, so we need to reorganize so that when you guys get a third, fourth, and possibly fifth member in the future, you have a chair that they can contact and you can get meetings going again.
I nominate Trisha Murray as chair. She's gonna kill me.
I'll be chair. Will you take over clerk then?
Sure.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so slate of nominations. Trisha Murray is chair.
Unless it's easier for you to just stay clerk, and
No,
I don't know what makes more sense.
I can do either, whatever is going to be better for you. I know you're already kind of doing like the publication, so I don't know if that kind of all makes sense that it's all together.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, no one can follow our
I
chairs,
know, well, that's-
our chairs' footsteps, but
no, truthfully, I'm following in way bigger footsteps than my own. So, all right. So, slate of nominations is as follows: Trisha Murray as chair, Joy Jordan as clerk, and I second that. All in favor?
Aye.
It's also unanimous. So I did reach out to Emily Mitchell just to get some information about what will happen, to the committee moving forward with, she did suggest that you reach out to the Secretary of State just to get some, and the Attorney General's office just to get some information from them. But, without a quorum, you really can't meet.
Right.
And without a meeting to plan and
actions.
Then at this point, really, the committee's on hiatus until you find someone else. So I would say that moving forward, your primary task is recruiting new members.
Right. And our quorum is 3.
Quorum is 3. That's correct. 5. Membership is 5. Quorum is 3.
And I think at the last meeting you mentioned that you would talk to Mary Anderson
Yes.
as our liaison. So, but she can't count as a quorum.
No. She can't commit. She cannot count as a member of the committee
She doesn't
to help
vote.
meet that
She
quorum.
doesn't, yeah.
Exactly. However, she is your point person, I think, really for trying to help recruit new members.
Correct. I think we can ask her to speak up at a selectmen's meeting, a select board meeting to encourage community members to apply for membership.
Yes.
I did change the website to have that be like the opening. Well, right now I think actually the opening banner is the voting dates, but maybe I'll make we need, Uncle Sam needs you.
Yes.
We need members, so.
I think that's a really good idea. We do have a link in the sidebar, I believe, to
The citizen action form.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all right there.
And since we already approved the info sheet about how to join a border committee and what the VIC does, we can use those
Absolutely.
moving forward because we already
Absolutely.
approved them. That wouldn't be considered any new action.
Correct.
So we can
Those have already been approved,
utilize
so I
those.
think,
Maybe ask Jamie to run them on Channel 18.
yep. I would continue to share them with Jamie Thornton at Brooks.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And she will put those together, or put those out on social media, possibly in our newsletter, the Brooks newsletter. And, other than that, it's going to be word of mouth. If you happen to run across somebody who might be interested, I would encourage them, if they have questions, to talk to the chair or the liaison from the board, Mary Anderson.
Yeah, I was just pausing. I don't, on the website, it has lists of committee members, and it still lists some past members, and so I don't think I have access to change that. So is
Correct.
that something to talk to Jamie G about?
Correct. I would email Jamie G.
Okay.
And I would ask her to update that so she can remove the 3 members to show that we have 3 vacancies. And at the same time, ask her to share those, that information on Channel
sheet.
18. Yeah.
Okay.
I did send them to her when we first kind of approved them, but
Yeah.
I'll ask her to push them out again.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. So the only other thing is our voter information committee email. So Tricia, all of the information about login is in our shared drive.
Okay.
Yep, but you'll need to take that over and checking that periodically. That way, if we do have any questions coming in.
Yeah.
Actually, what I did was I just had it set up to forward to my email, so I didn't have to check it separately, but you can handle that however you'd like.
Okay.
Um,
And Joy and I can get together to I can show you how to run the website.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Or, I mean,
I think that's instructional. You're not making any decisions
Well,
related to
I'm
the
also
committee work.
Really comfortable doing that sort of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Just
you
share the
could just
login.
Share the
Share the
login,
login,
and
yeah.
I could look around and
Yeah.
see if I have questions.
Okay,
Because I've
perfect.
done it in a bunch of different platforms.
It's got to be very similar to the Monomoy
Yeah.
website. It cannot be
And
that
I've done
different.
it for a bunch of
Yep.
other.
And the only difference is when you start meeting again, posting any
Right.
agendas and minutes, that
Right.
process might be a little bit different, but at that, you can cross that bridge when you come to
Right.
it. Tricia, you have probably, I know my login was also tied to my work login. Like I had access to multiple pages. But your login is probably specific. It probably uses your name.
it uses my name, and it's obviously just for the voter information
Right.
committee, unlike yours.
Right.
So I don't know if we should if I should ask Jamie to maybe
Change it to me.
change it to you or add you,
Right.
just so we both would have
It's
access.
probably good to
Since
have
there's only
backup.
2 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
a real
gonna
bus or whatever.
I'm gonna ask Jamie to update the website, and I'll also ask her to create
Yes.
login
Okay,
for
perfect.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then
The other option, if you, and this is totally up to you, but if you wanted to just have one generic, I don't know what the town policy is on this. They may need to be tied to an individual. That way they can see who's making edits.
Yeah.
But unless we had like a generic one that was like Vic Clerk that you both could use, but then it wouldn't be clear who had done what. So that would be up to Jamie.
okay.
That would be up to Jamie.
And just to clarify, since we reorged at the beginning, I will
Oh,
do
yes.
the minutes for this.
You're doing minutes and I'm no longer chair. Yep.
Well, actually, I think probably that would be going
Okay.
forward.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm just
Okay.
wondering how
Because
clear
you're
my notes have to
you're
be.
running this meeting.
Yes, I guess so. I was trying to remember how we did it when when I took over as chair after Chris, but yeah, you're right. You're right. Darn.
You can enjoy your last hurrah. Okay, I think that all sounds good
Yeah.
from this end.
Is there no other business that yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We adjourn at 5:25.
So you have to hang out till 6?
Oh, well,
Yes.
my other committee is locked out.
Oh, they're locked out? Well, you can go